and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, last time, what was happening last time? Last time we set up pretty much everything and we got our power sorted, and I set up this to get going so that I can get a source of infinite water essentially. What else? What else were we doing? We were digging out this way to see what this is all about. Also, if you hear constant noises in the background, that is because my mic, I'm trying to get my mic sensitivity just right. I also did change, not locations, but I did change the way that I'm recording. So I'm actually sitting at a desk now. I'm not holding the microphone in my hand or in between my legs as I have been the last while when I was recording. But I made a makeshift chair for myself, and I'm using the desk that was provided to me, basically for where I make food, essentially. And yeah, but the reason why I haven't been sitting at the desk this whole time is because I don't really have a proper chair. Also, I clicked on this and then never bothered to look. I don't want any of this. Okay, projectile. But yeah, they're dead. Still need us somewhere to bury the dead. Did I say I was gonna do that here? I feel like I did. Neolice, Bristle Blossom. Okay, but we've got power at the very least, so that's nice. So we're producing oxygen and we are producing chlorine gas, which is also a bit of power. I mean, the base is breathable, surprisingly enough. Like, it is surprisingly breathable in the base. That's a good thing. I never said that's a bad thing, and I never will say that's a bad thing. That is a very good thing, that it is breathable in here. Okay. Attribute increases, long commute. Okay. There's not much I can do about the long commute until I've found oil, which is why I was digging down. Sugar overload. Why? I have the best freaking power line I can get. Also, the whole building that I'm in will potentially start shaking, and you might hear that when I'm not talking because the wind is starting to pick up. And that's not a good thing because that causes, like I said, the entire building to shake. I don't want that right now. Because even the slightest movement causes a majority of the building to shake. I don't want that. Okay, power, not power. Plumbing overlay. Okay, cool. So that's going. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, excellent. And now they can get a good night's rest because they are in a room that has light in it. Excellent. Also, me breaking into this would be good because I think I should be able to get some shouldn't be taking in any more polluted oxygen. It should only be hydrogen it's taking in. So I've got no clue what's damaging those. Oh, probably this circuit being overloaded. Something on my legs and I don't like that. I also wanted to do a jukebox, which is here. Jukebox. I do not have metal ore. Huh. That is problematic. Yeah, the power lines aren't doing too good. But what I don't get is why. I guess I don't have enough machinery for the amount of power that I'm making. Also, what's my research at? What's my research focus? Ah, natural gas, of course. I said I wanted to get that going. Okay, so base, manual airlock. I don't have metal ore. That's a constant problem for me in this game. Bleach stone. How do I do with bleach stone? What's this? Ooh, this is metal ore. Is it useful? Should I go for it though? I don't know. Is that more? Yeah, it's somewhere over there. Okay, so let's actually do a dig order to there. Do that. Sandstone. Slime, sediment, sedimentary. I do that some more of the gold stuff that I need. Dig out to there, I guess. Because I do want that natural gas to be contained. Okay. Catalina earned a skill point. Catalina, you are farming. Okay, I don't have the morale in order to have you do that. I do have the morale for you to do field research though, Pi. Because you are indeed my researcher. Ada... What did I do with Ada? Ada's ranching. Career ranching one. There we go. Okay. No research select. Right. So, research. What do I want to get research-wise? Good question. Better plumbing's not required yet. Oxygen stuff. Drywall. Where do I get graves? I don't think I can get graves. I can get memorials or monuments. I don't think I can get graves. That's medicine stuff. Don't really need that. Heavy high watt. That might be a good idea to work on. Or work on my critter stuff. So let's set that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that. So this needs fertilization, and the body temperature is it's 1.5 degrees too high. Jeez. Picky plants. Research completed. Good. Okay. That's still going. How can I now apply? Okay, what do I need for you? 800 kilograms of metal ore. How much metal ore do I have? Critter eggs, cultivatable, edible, filtration, industrial, metal. I have 527. That's not bad. Let's keep track of both of these. So that means when I get this, I should be able to build the generator that I want to make. What's up? Skill point? Oh, Ada has a skill point available. Gutter ranching 2? Gutter ranching 2. Let's go for it. Cool. Slime fun. Because for some reason I have not deconstructed either of these. So let's get that done. And I think once they're deconstructed, most of my polluted oxygen problems will also be sorted, which will be nice. I should also build a second shower, shouldn't I? Okay, coal generation is going. That's going. All is good up in the neighborhood. Yeah. I'm producing too much power. I need to get rid of some of this power. But I don't currently have a way to do that. Because I'm trying to build stuff, but due to the lack of resources, I cannot build stuff. And that is very annoying. Also, I was thinking, once we reach cycle 100, I think I'm going to call the series because... Oh no. Because I don't really know what else to do in this game. I'm just real quick going to do that in case the game crashes. Yeah, okay. Luckily it didn't crash. Anyway, I think after cycle 100, when we... So, not this episode, the next episode is most likely going to be the last one. Because I was thinking of doing a series on... what was it? Well, there's a couple I was thinking of doing. One of which is a series on the on two of the Loathing games, so West of Loathing and Shadows Over Loathing. I was thinking of doing a series on each of those because I played West of Loathing. I've played all the way through once so far, and I enjoyed the crap out of that game. So I was thinking of doing a series on that. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna like blast through it. I'm gonna take my time with it. Just because I know what to do doesn't mean I'm gonna just blast through it. I might. about the only thing that I might blast through after a while is the whatchamacallits, the combat. Exploration wise, there's a lot to do in that game. There is genuinely so much to do in that game if you take your time with it. I don't know what class I'm gonna take, because I've done for the game the game I completed. I did Snake Oiler. That was pretty fun. But I don't know what character class I might. I mean, I might as well go for something like Cow Puncher or something. I don't know. I've got no freaking clue what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'll most likely do a series on that. Like, I wouldn't mind. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. And Shadows Over Loathing, I've played like maybe 20 minutes. So I've got no clue what that game has in store for me. So that's going to be extremely fun to sit through and learn how to do everything. Because it really did, they really did change quite a bit in between the two games. And it all started with a web-based game called Kingdom of Loathing, which I want to play as well. How am I going to record it? I have no idea. Am I going to record it? Probably not. But yeah, I want to do a series on both of those games. They are genuinely fun games. And then I was also thinking of doing a game that's similar to this, in that you have a colony that you need to supply, get resources for, and set everything up for, called RimWorld. I am thinking of doing that. I really do want to do that as well, because I've never played RimWorld, but I have wanted to play it for like 2 or 3 years at this point. And today, this morning, at some point in the past week, I went ahead and bought it. Now, I have not bought any of the DLCs yet. I'm most likely going to, because they seem to add quite a bit of different stuff. But I first want to just go through the game, just normally, try and figure everything out. No modding, no nothing. Now, the reason why I played this with one singular mod is because it's a quality of life mod that I personally feel should be added into the base game. The burps. The burps are getting to me. But yeah, I do want to play both of those still. I want to play the RimWorld. Really do. New principles available. Also, who's got a new skill point? Stop learning stuff. I guess let's do supply. Improve carry strength. Well, then I might as well do it for you as well, right? Not really, because we're short one more round. I don't want to induce unnecessary stress. Principles, what do we got? The game just froze. Lovely. Amazing. I love it when the game just freezes randomly. Like, I can still move my mouse. I'm not gonna Alt-Tab because it's gonna just show my... Oh, game crashed. I'll be back. See you in a minute. Okay, so the game is launching right now. I cut off my own thoughts when I cut off the video. Don't mind that. Need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Why do I always forget to do that? Like, in the middle of recording, I'll be like, oh yeah, I should probably put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Why is the game not loading? Game. And it crashed again. Oh no, it didn't. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. What was I talking about? I honestly don't remember. What the hell was I on about? No clue. And no, I'm not going to go back and rewatch the thing just to find out what I was talking about. It'll come back to me eventually. That's just how my brain works sometimes. Okay, cool. We're back. Continue Morthal. It saves at the start of each cycle, so it should start us off at the beginning of 93. But what was I talking about? Yeah, start cycle for 23. Nice. 93. Nice. Duplicate skills. And that's a bug. Okay, are we gonna bug again? No, thank you. I'm not gonna bother with any of that. Let's schedule work. Okay, I just need to redo the sweeps. Oh, I was talking about what games I wanted to do series on when I finish this. See, that's the thing, is at the moment I'm very much limited to what will run on my computer, well enough to the point where I can outright run it on the computer while it is recording. So something like this, for example, it runs not the greatest, but it runs, so I can actually record it. And that's the thing for my channel at the moment. I am planning on upgrading some point in the near future, and by near future it could take a few months, but I am thinking of upgrading soon, as soon as possible, basically. It's just a matter of saving up enough money, which hopefully won't take too long. But in any case, at the moment I'm restricted to what I to my laptop's stuff. I'm also going to reject all of these because I don't need any of that. Don't need new dupes, don't want new dupes. My research is almost completed, which is very nice. This is going, which is also very nice. Also, why did that? Thank you. And they can start working on it from both sides. And I need to remember not to go too far. Like so. There we go. Yeah, as soon as this is done and this is done, then I can... Okay, cool. One of the researches is done, which was the ranching stuff. Ooh, yes. Now I just need to find a suitable area for setting up the ranch. Would this be a suitable area to set up the ranch? Kind of. Shearing station, grooming station, food, critter drop off, pickup, fish feeder, critter feeder, and fish release. I don't currently have any fish that I want to release. Or critters for that matter. yeah. The other thing is, I feel like this is just dragging out way too much. Like, there's no. So, one of the other things is, I can't stream at all. And I personally feel something like Oxygen Are Included is definitely something that's better to do a stream of rather than do a recording of. I mean, if you record it while you're streaming, cool, that's 2 for 1. But when you're streaming, you at least have the audience interaction that can help fill in some of the void of the conversation. So, for example, I often go really quiet because I've run out of stuff to say, and then I just give my brain a minute to think it through, and then I will start talking again. And when it comes to something like YouTube, in all honesty, I enjoy it. I genuinely do. It is fun to sit down, play games you enjoy, and record them, and just dumping your thoughts onto the unsuspecting victims that are your viewers. I'll be very, very weird at times. But one thing I have a hard time with when I'm recording this stuff for my channel is constantly talking, because outside of this, I am not a very social person necessarily. I don't know if that's the right way of phrasing it or not, but that's pretty much what it comes down to. And so when I'm just sitting on my own and recording, it's not exactly like I've got a script or anything in front of me. I have thought of doing that. I have thought of writing down like a few bullet points for me to be like, okay, this is a good topic of conversation, let's go for that. I've never done that. I don't think I'm going to either. Because it's like using AI for ideas and stuff. I like the human aspect of just letting your thoughts go. So I'm just gonna select one of my dupes and just do follow cam and just have it follow their day by day while I'm talking. So that's the thing for me is I have a hard time just constantly talking, because I don't really do much in the sense of outside of recording, like going out and exploring and doing all kinds of stuff. I don't necessarily do that because I'm not that much of a social person, as I've said. When I'm recording with Wolf, that's absolutely fine because there's a second part of the conversation constantly going. And so I have a hard time talking to myself because I don't want to feel insane. But when I'm talking with someone else, there's that back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and topic changes that come naturally and all that. I don't have that when I'm doing this on my own. I just sit down and record. Am I going to stop anytime soon? No. I've chosen to do this. I'm going to keep at it. Do I feel like I'm going insane sometimes? Absolutely. But that's actually completely normal for me. And I honestly feel doing this is helping my sanity at the moment, because I am currently doing a security job. I've mentioned it before, I think, But I'm currently doing a security job, and the only people I see are the other people who work here. And I tend to keep to myself. Probably doesn't help much, but I keep to myself, and so I see the people, I don't necessarily interact with them. If they come to me and ask for some water, I'll give it to them. But I don't necessarily, okay, that's why I'm getting nauseous and dizzy. I have a can of gasoline in the same room as me, and I forgot to put it outside. Because this morning when I left, I put it inside and I never put it outside again. So after this video, I'm just gonna pause as well, because cycle 95. I just want to finish this train of thought before I lose it again. But just talking out loud is helping me maintain my sanity. Now, at some point I might start recording on a more daily basis, and it will be noticeable because I'll either sound like I had just woken up, which will most probably be the case, or I'm going to sound like I am about to drop dead asleep, which will most likely also be the case. It depends completely on what time of day I record, whether or not I've talked to someone out loud over the course of the day, stuff like that. A piece of spit went down the wrong side of my throat. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I just need a bit of a sanity dump, so next episode will also probably be mostly just following one of the dupes. I'll change which one. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.